Alright, it's time for the early drive. Oh Lord, these early mornings about to kill me. Can't wait till I get actually a job that involves me actually getting to sleep into a decent time, or maybe not even a job at all. Hopefully there's a rich ancestor or lottery in my future. But anyway, NASCAR fans, good Lord, you guys kill me. Chase Elliott gets a one-race suspension and boom, minds blow up. Good Lord. You know, it's funny because the same fans were heated and expected NASCAR to suspend Bubba Wallace. And trust me, I'm not a fan of Bubba Wallace. But then Chase Elliott turns around and does the same thing, and you're pissed. Like, you are pissed. For those that don't know, Chase Elliott intentionally hooked the right rear corner of Denny Hamlin's number 11 Toyota and put him head first or face first or whatever, drove him straight into the wall. It was a pretty hard hit into the outside wall. When we had the whole conversation and I jumped on the show, the Race Chat Live show, we talked about Ross Chastain and Noah Gragson fighting, and one of the members in the studio talked about it being immature, and I agree it's not the most mature thing, but that's where I want it handled. I want them, if they're going to fight, go ahead, fist it out on pit road or behind the wall, whatever the case may be. Let's not intentionally wreck each other and cause potential harm or death. As much as I'm all about the boys, let the boys be boys whole concept, it's dangerous too, especially at the speeds they travel, to intentionally make somebody go face first or directly into a wall, however you want to say it. So it's kind of a catch-22 on that, because I'm all about some beating and banging out there on the racetrack, but I'm not big on intentionally hooking somebody in a way that sends them straight into the wall and could cause harm or death. But Chase Elliott received a one-race suspension for doing this. Like I said, the same thing Bubba Wallace got, and the Golden Child fans, the Chase Elliott fans, were all about it. Glad to see Bubba Wallace get suspended. Like I said, I'm not a fan of either one of them. I'm definitely, ever since the fake noose to draw attention to himself whole stunt that Bubba Wallace pulled, not been a big fan. First NASCAR driver I actually got to sit and do an interview with, and had a great interview with. But that, ever since that whole garage door opener rope thing, that's been a whole bad taste in mine and a lot of people's mouths, and I don't know if we'll ever, or he'll ever, recover from doing that or making a spectacle out of that. But NASCAR fans, you can't have it one way for one driver and a different way for another driver. That's not how it works. You can't expect NASCAR to suspend a driver for intentionally putting somebody in the wall, someone that you don't want to see do it, or someone you don't want to see be put in the wall. But then when your golden child driver, Chase Elliott, intentionally does it, and you can tell from the radio stuff that he was aggravated, and it was a retaliation thing from the radio conversation. You wanted Bubba Wallace to get suspended. If this is what you wanted in the end result, the first round, that's what you're going to get the second round. I applaud NASCAR. I honestly thought that NASCAR would find a reason to not suspend Chase Elliott. I applaud them. I am so shocked that they went ahead and suspended their gold child. Will this affect racing moving forward? It might. It might make drivers rethink bumping and banging. I don't know. I hope it doesn't change the product that we're seeing, because watching Ross Chastain or Kyle Busch and do what they do. Love it. And Kyle Busch got himself in trouble for doing something similar with it, and they changed really his style. There's a right way and a wrong way to do things, and how you drive your car, how you rub up against other people, how you move them out of the way, essentially. What Chase Elliott did was ridiculous and uncalled for, and there's a right way and a safe way to do it, and there's a deliberately bad way to do it, and that's just what happened. So we'll see what brings this weekend. But glad to see NASCAR step in for the safety of the sports, and also not basically, I'm not gonna say cherry pick, but show favoritism. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in to the early drive. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning.